Hello, welcome to the Continental Technical Video Library. The steps in these videos should be performed prior to troubleshooting. These videos will cover the most common and quickest solutions to our customer issues. Very important, it is recommended to have full administrative permissions while troubleshooting. In this video, we will discuss the settings in the card access utilities. Incorrect settings or blank settings in this utility causes many card access 3000 failures. It is highly recommended to confirm all the settings are correct prior to troubleshooting. In this step, we will be checking the settings in the card access utilities. This utility is also known as the Card Access 3000 database utility. We need to launch it and verify it is populated with all the correct settings. On a system that was previously working, there is a chance these settings will not be populated and will be blank. The information in these fields are retrieved from encrypted files on the hard drive. If Windows permissions restrict these encrypted files from being read, you might find these fields blank in the database utility. After a new installation, these fields should be populated by default. If they are not, there is a chance the SQL Server did not install properly during the installation. Now we are ready to launch the card access utilities. On Windows XP or Windows 7, click Start, All Programs, Card Access 3000, Tools, Card Access Utilities. On Windows 8, the Card Access Utilities is not on the Start menu or on the Start page by default, so you can navigate to it using Windows File Explorer. The file name for the database utilities is cadbutils.exe. Follow along as I navigate to it on my Windows 8.1 computer. The file name is cadbutils.exe and it's highlighted on the screen. I also have a shortcut for it on my Windows 8 desktop, which I'll launch it from there. cadbutils. By default, the database utilities opens up to the database connection tab. On this tab, there are multiple fields. Please verify each field is configured properly and is not blank. If the information is not correct in these fields, reselect the correct information and click Save Settings when you are done. The field names might vary slightly between different versions of Card Access 3000. The first field we will discuss is the SQL Server field. This is the name of the SQL Server database engine, which is normally the name of the computer. The second field is the SQL database name. This is a database that I've created for this demonstration, and the name of it is Camtasia Live. The third field is the CIC data server host. On a card access host, this is normally set to the loopback address of 127.0.0.1. The next field is the CIC data server port. This cannot be changed and it's fixed at 9000, which is port 9000. The next field is the NetStation ID. This is very important. On a Card Access 3000 server, this must be set to host PC. On a Card Access 3000 workstation, this must be selected to a workstation number, which you'll see them all in this drop-down list. But for this demonstration, it needs to be set to host PC. If any of the above fields were incorrect, select the correct information and click Save Settings. A message box will display your settings have been saved. If you are running the CIC data server on this machine, it must be restarted to update the settings. Click OK. The second screen in the database utilities we need to check is under General Settings. Click the General Settings tab. And then click SQL Passwords tab. On this screen you'll have a login name and a password box. This is the SQL user and the SQL password that the Card Access 3000 will use while accessing the SQL database engine. If this username or password gets corrupted or blanked out, the Card Access 3000 will not start and will display an error, unable to connect to database, login failed. Just a warning, be very careful making any changes on the screen. If the two fields on the top are already populated, do not make any changes, but just click Save Settings one time. As you can see, the CIC user displays, and in our case it is correct. The password is actually capital CIC, so it's capital C, lowercase IC, exclamation point, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will be displayed in asterisks, so you can count the amount of asterisks. So for now this looks good. We are going to click Save Settings. Message by confirm box will display. Click OK. And now click Close. If all the fields look good, we will click Exit. Sometimes just clicking Save in the database utilities will fix a problem. Always click Save once, even if all the fields were correct. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.